What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Alpine. Gonna be awesome adding another Joe to our shelf. We got him here in the window packaging. You can see all of his different accessories. You've got the side with the artwork. You've got the back, which, that looks pretty awesome. You got the trouble bubbles in the background while he's, going down the mountain or going up it. Really cool. Other side. Let's get him open and check him out. All right, so here's Alpine outside of the packaging, and he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty nice. Uh, we'll get into a little bit more of his look here, but first thoughts are, there's Alpine. Looks pretty nice. A couple things that stand out to me right away is just more of the silver they used for his climbing kit. I mean, that looks awesome. I love that shine on there. Yeah, he comes with his hat, which looks pretty cool. You got his little emblem on there, ridges. Got that green. You've got his climbing gear, his hooks. I really like those. I'm glad they made those a shiny silver instead of like a matted gray. Got the nice hooks, that curvature. Got the orange in there. Those wraps probably could have had a little bit of paint on there, but on one side it does. Interesting. So the hooks are a little different. This one's got some scrapes here in there. Move him out the way. Yeah, so you can see the little scrapes here. And this one looks plain on one side, the wraps. And then when you turn it over, it's got green. So I wonder if it was all supposed to be green, or what's going on there. And there's that hat again, a little closer. You've got his hook, which looks really nice, real rope wrapped around it. I like that. I'm probably going to leave it like that. All tied up like that. Don't want to take the rope off and then lose it or have to try to figure out how to wrap it up again. Got his goggles, which are really awesome. I like that. Clear. See how it looks on him. You've got this hook here, or his little, I want to say harpoon thing, grappling. We've seen this before. I don't care for it. Not my favorite weapon or anything like that. I think we saw these with the Alley Vipers and a couple other people maybe. But tie a rope to it, shoot it up somewhere, harpoon it, and then do your thing. Climb to where you're going. Then he comes with his rifle. Looks like a little red dot type scope on there. Love that front grip. Got nice paint on there. It feels pretty good. Not super stiff, but not like that hardcore rubber that we've gotten in the past. Mag does drop out. And it looks really good. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Probably one of my favorite weapons that they do. And that's it for his accessories. Now we'll take a look at him. So Alpine's face sculpt looks pretty cool. Different. Got the stash. Got the faded hair. That's really nice. Putting a fade on a figure, like that's really cool. You've got the undershirt. Idaho. Got the mountains. Nice green and black. Got some brown on the jacket. Got this rope around him. I wonder if it would have been cool to put actual rope on him instead of on the hook. That could have been pretty nice. Got the clips, these climbing clips, where they carabiners. You've got his little bag here. Maybe there's some chalk or something for his hands for gripping. Pants got the texture on it. Pretty nice. Got the green and black boots. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. Those stand out a lot, and I like that. I don't know why. It's just, I like it a lot. So for articulation, head could tilt just that far. Looks up and down just a little bit, not much at all. There's no hinge. And you can try to force a little bit more motion out of the base of the neck. Butterfly joint in there. T-pose, upper bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows. Of course, the hinge and peg for rotation. You've got the ab crunch. Going forward is nice. Going back is nice too. The jacket does give a little bit, so it doesn't stop your articulation in there. Got the ball waist. Drop down hips, upper thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees, boot cut, hinge and pivot for the foot and ankle. So yeah, pretty standard, but good articulation. I like it. You're gonna want him to be able to do certain poses. He's gonna be climbing, reaching, doing that sort of thing. So here is Alpine with a couple of his accessories on. We've got the goggles, the hat, which look really good on him. Now you're starting to see the Alpine you're used to seeing. You've got this little hooked gun here. You can launch that bad boy and start climbing. I put his hooks on his back. It does got some other open hook areas there. I'm assuming you could just put whatever you want wherever you need to. And then of course he does come with the rifle. But yeah, he pretty much holds most of it. You can kind of hold everything if you just put one in each hand. You don't have to store anything. Makes sense to have that other one that I don't really care for. I guess it makes sense to carry both, technically. Because once you get to where you're going, you gotta make sure you can do what you need to do. But yeah, really cool. That is him with his different accessories. And for a quick comparison, we've got the Retro Stalker, and then we've got Sergeant Slaughter, one of the larger figures. You can see he's about the same size as Stalker. Almost looking at him, he almost even seems a little bit shorter than him, like barely. But next to Slaughter, you could definitely see the size difference. But still pretty cool. I don't know that we've got any other figures with his kind of gear on before, so it'd be interesting to see how they reuse this a little bit more, because you know it's going to happen. Yeah, awesome to see him in a different size scale. Looks really nice though. So final thoughts on Alpine are he looks pretty cool when you have everything on him. I had this thing going on where I was looking at a figure that had like a lot more detail on them. It is more of a costly figure, and just staring at that one for a while and messing with it, and then I decided to do this review. Like coming to look at him after that kind of left me I don't want to say disappointed or anything like that, but I noticed like see his pants got this shine to it and everything like that. He's got these details in there. There's no shading in there. I kind of wish he had some shading just to add a little bit more detail to it. Even his jacket kind of seems a little weird and almost comes off a little, I don't want to say he comes off plain, because I know when I first saw him, I was very excited for him and thought he looked good. It's just that I was looking at another figure that had a lot more detail. That now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I kind of wish they had a little bit of a wash in there or shadowing in there. I think that could have helped just a little bit. I mean, the pockets are there, but they're just a little plain. Just a little something would have helped bring it out. But again, I really liked it for what when I first saw it. The rope kind of adds to that being plain look because it's a nice sculpt and everything like that. But man, that looks, I don't know, just looks weird. I don't want to say weird. You can tell it's a toy, I guess. A little bit of shading could have helped bring that to life a little bit more. And I wonder if it would have made the rest of the figure look that much better. I may do a wash through the rope to see what it does. Just maybe a little shading here and there would have made it pop just a little bit more. But I think, well, I won't say that's my only complaint. I wish he had extra hands, like grasping hands. This guy's gonna be climbing. He's gonna be needing to use his fingers and try to reach out for rocks and stuff too. I know he's got these hooks, but he's still gonna be doing other things. And like another head sculpt would have been nice. I like this head sculpt. I love neutral head sculpts. I just kind of wish he came with one with a little more serious look. You're exerting a lot of energy climbing and doing that sort of thing, and it would have been a nice expression to have. You could have used it for that. You could have used it for um, him fighting in the mountains with somebody. So that would have been like another great addition for him. I hope they didn't put everything into these, even though I like them a lot. I guess maybe that could have been the wash going through the legs or something. I don't know. I still like it though. I'm definitely glad we got him. I know a lot of people were looking forward to him. I think he looks good. I like having the goggles. The goggles work great. Got the hat. That looks good. So definitely still a really good figure. Just those things that I was noticing. And then the hands and head that, I definitely want. But yeah, still a good figure. Another one to add to the shelf. Another mainline character. Pretty cool. Always excited when we get one of those. So yeah, hopefully this video, as always, helped you see something you needed to see. Make up your mind whether you want to pick it up or not. So that's it for this review. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.